football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks offense will get the first crack at it here. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Yeah, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like, most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Back to pass, it's Strickland. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback's got the first. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Got him downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Ducks have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top, using the back as a receiver on the screen. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's...
Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. The Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Middleton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
The Wolverines line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And it'll be down right there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The throw. Finds his big tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Well, this defense wants to bring some pressure. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Strickland. Working on the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Slams it ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights, it's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught over the middle, it's Jordan. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bitonio. He's got him. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Just keeps slinging it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Extra point here will give them the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. West Virginia sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Morgantown. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
The This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Strickland. Gets away. He lets one fly deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to swing it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Bitonio. He'll take a deep shot here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. From the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Middleton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Middleton. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Power football with the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw. It's Bitonio. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coates. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Bitonio. Fires to the right. It's complete.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep shucking them.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's got an open man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They believe they can run right here. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Strickland. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. We've reached the end of the period and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Red pass, it's complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And the defense got him at the 27.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Strickland. Got the back over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Preston. And he's brought down after a nice game. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game.
Turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They're working that left side. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. Now on 1st down from the 40. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Unloads quickly. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Notre Dame is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen a lot of big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beatdown. They're trailing by 17 to USC. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Strickland. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you